He's dead?
Yeah.
What? Do you know his name?
The
Winston?
man who lived here?
Winston?
Yes, Caleb Winston.
Son of several bitches.
Whoa. Children are here.
Is there a door there, or is there like a? Is it like a door, or is it like a curtain type deal, or?
No, it's a door.
It's a door.
It's a door.
Is it open or closed?
It's slightly ajar.
Wait, okay.
I just look at you and you're like, I know what you're gonna do.
No, I got it.
Wait,
I got it.
Okay.
How is the door slightly ajar?
It's just barely open.
Oh.
He thought you meant
Yeah, no, I
HR.
got it.
I just go, Bessie, follow my lead, and I try to force my way in.
Alright, he holds his hand out and stops you.
This one or this one?
The one in front of you, closer to you.
Well, I meant I'm gonna come this way. Like I want him to get me.
Oh, okay, so then that one's gonna...
Okay. And then I'm gonna like offensive lineman him and like kind of make him face this way. Like I'm gonna like, no, you have to let me in, and like kind of motion my way this way so he's facing.
What do you mean he's dead? And I distract the other one.
Okay, so then
So now
they're
both
both
of them are not
distracted and
watching.
entangled.
Peace.
I don't even think they saw you.
And the best is just going like, it's like your job to make sure they not die.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm gonna walk in.
You're gonna walk in?
I'm gonna walk in.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Alright.
And as I walk in, I'm gonna slowly open the door so it doesn't creak, and then I'm gonna close it back to the same position it was in.
Okay.
Alright, bye, I'm satisfied.
You slowly close
No,
the
not
door.
yet. We need to make sure he gets out.
And then when you turn around,
There's like 18 guards.
you're in a room.
Well, he's still
with
invisible.
You're in a room. He didn't say
Not yet.
anything about him.
Oh, you're
Not
not?
yet, not yet.
I thought meant you're invisible.
No, not yet. I was because you had him distracted. I was like, well, I don't need to use this now.
When you turn around, looking at you is a tall gentleman. He is in full armor with long blonde, dirty blonde hair. He's got a scar on his face, and he is holding. He is now holding his weapon in one hand, but braced on his side, and he's just looking at you curiously.
I'm the doctor that they sent to examine the body.
The body's been moved.
Why didn't they tell me? Where did it move to?
What doctor?
I'm from the medical tent.
You know, the third floor of the medical tent.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows.
There's like
each other.
3 people that work there, Sean. I'm sure he knows the 3 people.
Like
There are
13
26 people in this town. You're not one of them.
Yeah, they sent for me. I came on a boat last night.
The murder happened.
How did word get to you?
Well, then we have a murder on our hands because they knew it was going to happen. Right.
No, it didn't.
This
Yeah,
area
so what
is-
happened?
This area is off limits.
Oh, well, no one stops me.
I mean, he's not lying about that.
I'm not lying about that, yeah.
He walks towards you and opens the door.
Wait,
Why-
see what you can see while you're in there.
I was about to say, well, can I see anything off while I'm in here?
He's kind of rushing you out and like in your like face trying to like rush you out. You can make a perception check, but it is going to have a -2 penalty because he's kind of like in your way.
I leave.
Well, my perception is terrible. It's really terrible.
Oh, man.
You
So
don't
that's
even
an-
see who he is.
So that's an 8.
Um.
But I did have another plan.
Okay. Well, let me tell you what you get with
Okay.
the 8 first.
Go ahead.
You see that the room is completely tossed about. Papers that were, you assume it, on bookshelves are turned over. There's a open trunk with stuff strewn about. There's blood all over the floor and walls. It looks like this guy was killed brutally. And there's a big mess of it, a big scene.
Okay. So as he ushers me out, and I'm gonna conjure a watery double of myself behind him,
Okay.
and the spell says that I can cast, like I can use this. It occupies its space, and it lasts till the end of the turn, and I can use the space of I can use the double space as the origin for my powers.
Okay.
So I would assume that it means that I have like line of sight from it.
Sure.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah,
That's your
sure.
call.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense.
So now what would he see?
Who,
He-
the
well, he
guy
goes
behind
The
you.
double.
Oh, the double? Same stuff. He sees the area strewn about, a bunch of
All right. Well, either way,
papers overturned.
he's more to be a secondary distraction. So all right. So he ushers me out.
He ushers you out, and he follows actually behind you
Oh, okay.
and closes the door. And he sees you entangled with the guards. I
I'm
guess.
crying.
You're crying.
What do you mean
Why?
I can't have free pudding?
This guy's literally insane.
Now, at this point, I'm not even trying to get by. I'm just hugging the guard. I'm done crying.
I'm
He
go-
said someone died. Do something.
so as
Did you gentlemen know the person who lived here?
No, I just hate death.
I want free pudding.
I just like, this is my job to be ridiculous.
wait, I'm gonna go sound a knock at the door from the inside, as if someone's knocking at the door to get back out.
And I just stop, and I'm like,
Wait, maybe he's not dead. Maybe it's
He
me.
turns around and opens the door.
Does he see the double?
Yes.
All right. Wait. He turns around and opens the door.
Yes.
I turn invisible,
Okay.
and then as he opens the door, I'm gonna run in behind it.
Okay. Well, he's gonna, as soon as he sees it, he's gonna close the door and turn back around to you. So now the door's closed, but you're invisible, standing in front of him.
But no, he didn't see. I'm still standing in here.
I know
as
that.
far as he knows.
But he sees you and he sees him and he knows this is a world with magic in it. So he's going to assume that it's a spell and just be pissed that you're fucking with him. You're not dealing with the idiot guards of the mainland. This guy's seen some shit.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Hmm.
It's not
He
very
goes-
often we come across smart guards.
He
Yeah.
goes, you
I'm
can
still
come out
invisible.
now.
I'm right here.
I don't answer.
That's
Listen-
offensive.
Listen to me, please.
Why does he have to come out?
That's what I meant by offensive.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Will you folks stop making a joke of this? This is a serious situation. A very close friend of mine has passed away. It's a murder.
How close a friend?
Very close.
How well did you know this person?
Very well.
Who are you?
My name is Commander Lockhart. I'm the, I suppose you could say, sheriff of this town, even though there's only 3 of us.
So there wasn't really much decision there. Seems like you had the best armor, so they're like, all right, there you go.
Congrats.
But I've been watching over these people for 10 years. I've known Caleb for the entire time he's been here.
Which was how long?
He had been undercover for about 2.5 years.
Okay.
10.
10 years?
Do, I'd like to try and do a history check to see if I remember anything about the undercover story, like how Caleb got there, and if I ever even learned any
Oh
of
no,
that.
you didn't really.
I didn't hear any of that. Okay.
It's pretty much just find him.
No, I know. I was just curious if I could because I have to go with whatever the story was.
Yeah.
I don't know, so I'll just hope for the best.
Well, since he made himself invisible, I go, "What the hell is that?" And when they turn around, I use my cobalt stealth dagger.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. They don't turn around.
What is that? No, but I'm gonna say Commander Lockhart, right? Okay, so I'm gonna say Commander. Do you often let new people into your community?
Depends if they're here for the right reasons. Absolutely.
What are the right reasons? Justice.
To live a peaceful
You
life,
know
to
the
not
right.
bring others harm.
Then how is he dead?
That's what we're trying to figure out. But it would be a lot easier to do if there weren't people invading into my crime scene.
Excuse me. We're trying to solve it too.
Pudding.
And you are?
The real authority here.
Oh.
I don't know what that means. There is no
Me
authority.
either, particularly. But we have a good handle on the situation as well, and we'd like to either help or you could help us. I assume you'd want us to help you, though.
I'll tell you what. Let's talk in private.
All right.
And no more shenanigans.
You mean 1v1? Okay. I'm good in vocal 1v1s as well. I literally am, though. I'm trained in, diplomacy and intimidation.
He turns around and locks the door with a key.
Uh-oh.
And then he says, if your tiny friend is around, he's free to follow us too. And he starts walking away towards...
Wait, I thought it was just me and him.
Well, it's him, you.
Oh, is Bessie and Alvin coming too?
They're more than welcome.
Your call. I thought he meant like just me and him talk. I wasn't sure what he meant.
He invited...
Oh, okay. Well then,
He invited
feel free to
you
come.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll start walking out.
Alright. And
Do you
while
show
guys-
yourself or not yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you guys are walking there, Hector, you step into a tent, and you see there's a young man. I would say probably in his late 20s. He is a healer. You can tell already because he's sitting there and he's not very well trained. But he's trying. He's
scrub.
You can see he's like sweating, trying to get these people like to feel better.
Is he actually working on someone right now?
Yeah. There's,
He walks over and heals his like,
He just
win.
walks over and gentle touch.
there's about 4 people in the beds there, and you can see he is wearing a mask.
That's a pretty bad rate of injury or hurt.
Out of 26?
Out of 26, 4 of
How
them
many?
are injured.
Oh, yeah.
He's wearing a mask, and as you enter, he turns around and goes, "Stop, please! If you're going to come in any further, you need to put on a mask, and you need to be sterilized."
Of course.
All right. So he goes over. He
I
gives
thought
you.
you'd be like,
He gives you a mask, and he goes over the exposed skin on your hands, and he does like it's a healing light, and you feel your hands like get cleansed or whatever.
Sanitize.
He goes, "How can I help you?"
How can I help you?
I don't know what that means. Why do you?
Doing this.
Who are you?
I'm a doctor.
Like a real one.
I'm just a traveling, I guess you can call me friend for now.
Oh,
and I was in the area. I figured I'd lend a helping hand.
Oh, thank the Lord! Please come
Thank
in.
all the gods.
And he walks in, and he shows you the patients who are here. And he tells you they're all exhibiting the same exact symptoms. They all have a terrible cough. The skin on the back of their hand is starting to turn, the color of the veins is starting to turn black. There are no bites. They haven't eaten a particular food. I don't understand it. I've tried my best. I've tried every healing magic I know, but nothing has helped any
Have
of
you
them.
tried this?
First, I want to do a religion check.
Okay.
See if there's any bad.
Religious connotations.
Yeah,
Actually, we've seen
if there's a
this
curse
before.
on them or something.
Okay.
We have.
So you're gonna check it.
Yeah, anything too.
Do you remember the...
Well,
Oh,
guys,
no.
Hector's back.
That's new dice.
It doesn't matter.
The first person you check, you rub the hand over them, and they start to go. And like a bad cough, and but you don't.
Perfect.
You don't believe it's a curse.
Where did
All
you see
right.
this before you?
No, we've seen it before.
After
The
that-
assassin's weapons. You remember that? It was the same Black Plague.
Okay.
I'm assuming Hector doesn't notice anything because it was such a bad roll, so I'm just gonna be like, don't think it's necromancy at work.
Okay.
I think it's some sort of virus.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to alleviate the symptoms.
Okay. So you're just gonna try a general heal check?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Not a 1. Oh, there we go. 30.
Okay.
You see, they feel a lot better.
Is this on the same victim?
The same one. His coughing resides. He kind of like lays back and his eyes close. The black area on his hand recedes a little bit, but you can tell it's still there.
It's serious.
Yeah. And he goes, "Well, I've been trying everything." The doctor who's there says, "I've been trying everything I know, but I can't seem to cure them. If I don't know what is afflicting them, also that doesn't help.
Yeah. This seems like a serious disease, or it could become serious.
That's why I'm hoping it doesn't spread. But I honestly, I've never seen anything like it around here, and it's only shown up in the last couple of days."
Have these people had a common location that have they just been in the town, or have they gone elsewhere?
Well, these two live in the town,
Mhm.
and then he points to the other two. The other two are a pair of traveling merchants that come into town. They were the first two to come in, and
Where are they from?
well, they're traveling merchants. They were from one of the nearby islands. They came here. They usually bring armor and weapons. But they came into town, said they didn't feel well, and wound up passing out.
Have any treatments had specific success?
The one that seems to be the most is just alleviating the symptoms. General healing. But even that is starting to lose its effects over time. You're a better healer than I am.
Mm-hmm.
So you were able to do more than I have in a long time. But
Can I do a history check to see if I recall this disease anywhere else?
Sure.
Or just
Sure.
use my history of medical know-how?
Considering we just went over that, we had this exact same disease like last mission. Maybe just common knowledge.
It was a 1.
No, you can't recall anything of the like.
I hate my life. God. Wait a second. I rolled a 13. Damn it.
No, you use
I'm
that
gonna
one.
use-
for
I
now.
don't think it matters at this point.
Try
That's
it.
a new dice.
Just practice.
7. It's not great.
It's better than a 1.
Yeah, but
It's
it's right next to
the
it.
one.
So
It's a one with a line across the top.
It's got a point.
Can Bessie come to pick him up and go, hey, that's that same shit we saw in the other town. Anyway, let's
Peace.
go.
Did we cure it?
No.
No,
we
yeah.
didn't
So it wouldn't matter.
But we know what it is.
Alright, so we're going to take a break from you for a
Alright.
second. Commander Lockhart ushers you into what looks like a small jailhouse, basically.
And he locked the door behind us?
No, he locked this door.
Oh, okay.
And he closes the door, and he turns to you, and he goes, so I take it you're here from Chisis.
What makes you say that?
I just said yes.
For starters.
That's probably why he just...
Yeah.
Unlike everyone else here, I was the only one who knew Winston's true reason for being here.
I can sense that. That's why
I show him the
felt we
symbol
should
and I go, do you?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
Say it.
talk. What does it mean?
The symbol
Yeah.
it's just his letter mark.
Oh.
Which means?
I don't know how to respond here.
Oh, I'm not going to say he's the agent. I want him to say it.
Well, actually,
me-
I have seen the symbol before, but I couldn't tell you at all what it means.
Where did you see it before?
Here, and he walks over to his desk and he pulls out a book, and he places it down on the table in front of you.
I give it to Alvin.
It doesn't matter. You
Oh.
won't be able to read it.
Alvin, read it.
I open the book.
Inside the book is a language that you have never ever seen before.
I can't read it.
He goes, "I've looked into it.
Do you know all the languages I speak?
I swear.
No, this is a language that
Oh,
predates us.
oh, okay.
I
know what it
swear to
is.
you.
I don't have that.
I almost picked a feat that said I could choose any language and know how to be fluent in it for the day.
Not this one.
It wouldn't matter. Okay.
No, this is a language that most humans can't even speak or pronounce. This is ancient Jinnese.
Son of bitch.
Also
We
known
need
as
to capture one.
Why is it always plural or singular and wrong grammar?
What? Like you're talking right now? Is that what you're saying?
It's a language that's been dead for over 3,000 years. Most humans.
Like most of the gin. Boom!
That's a fact. Yeah.
You're not in the room!
They
Swear by man.
he says,
Wait, is that Ebola?
No.
Too soon. Too soon. Sorry. He gets out of the tent.
He goes,
Alright.
he says, listen, Caleb was a close friend of mine. I kept his secret, and in return, he told not much of what happened here to Chisis. The reason being is because not much happens here. The people in Chisis tend to believe that we're these fear-mongering people who want to see the Empire fall, and we don't. We just don't want to be part of it. We have no reason to hate them, and they seem to suspect us of horrible things, and Caleb was a good friend of ours, and his death is on me for not keeping him safe. And I will find out who did it.
Well, is there another island that, say, could be using your name against you? A rival island? Just
I don't know what
point
you
me in
mean.
a direction.
I don't know what you mean using our name
Well,
against us.
you're a chain of islands, correct?
Yes.
So
Are you
Are
all
you-
the free men? or
yeah,
just
is
here?
the whole
We are all the free men. These are the
Ah.
free islands. But
So-
I don't
Alright.
understand
What's the
what has
rowdiest?
happened.
So you're basically saying that your town is good, like good people.
Most of the free islands are good people.
What do you mean by
Oh,
most?
You say this is lawful.
There are bandits here, but there are bandits on the mainland too.
Right, but there are assassins here that have come
Assassins?
to Chisis.
Who's been assassinated?
Two officials in
Well,
Chisis.
Mary McCree, one of the counselors. I don't know how familiar you are with Chisis counselors, but
I try and stay as up to date as I can on Chisis politics.
you
she was a
should-
friend of the free
yeah,
islands.
I was gonna say you should be aware of her at least, because she was the one that voted in your favor. Your
no
people's favor.
one here would attack Marie McCree.
I gotta be honest. The last thing they said before they left is "Long live the free men." So unless they're trying to frame you, but then it just seems like a little bit of a coincidence that Caleb is also dead now. You have someone, a traitor in your midst, or something of the like.
It's the
I-
doctor.
So what did you find in the house? Any leads?
Well, I'll say this. The house was uprooted, as your friend saw here.
He's like he.
Yeah.
Everything was disheveled, turned over. It looked like they were looking for something. This I found in a private floorboard safe that he had kept. It appears to be his journal, but it's coded in this ancient language. Without a codex to decipher it, it's useless.
Codex. Where would we find this?
I show him the ancient Genese book.
Codex.
Codex?
No, what?
I don't know. It just seemed a little coincidence that you had two things that couldn't be read, and one of them may be the Codex. I don't
That's
know.
true. That's true.
So I was like, maybe.
I forgot about the other book. That's
Also,
what it
he
was
used
like.
that symbol, so it kind of just seemed strange that it wouldn't be connected.
What about the rose-colored glasses? Could we use that?
I tried to read it.
Nothing.
You're not using it right.
Tried
Turn
it on my
around.
other eye.
No. Turn around.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
There you go.
Good. Better? No? Okay.
No. Whenever he was... The only thing I couldn't find in his house, which bothered me that I couldn't find, was this monocle he had. It was a golden monocle.
Wow, pompous.
What?
What? Continue.
It was a golden monocle with blue tinted glass.
Sounds sweet.
It strikes me odd that would be the only thing taken. He had other valuables there. No money was stolen, but that in particular was gone.
Maybe that's what reads the book.
That's what that's what I'm assuming, but
So we have to find.
without figuring out who took it or who did it, I'm at a loss.
So if we find a guy that looks like the Monopoly guy, we find the culprit.
Also, we're going to do things the right way.
If you wouldn't mind, the reason I took you aside was to establish that I understand why you're here and we are
Yeah.
on the same side.
I assumed you knew that, and I'm not going to be I'm not undercover. I don't like that. I just tell you who I am.
I would be careful with that. There are people who will not attack you, but will refuse to help you out of spite of hating Chisis.
That's fine. Yeah.
No, that's for anybody else's. concern.
How thoroughly have you checked the house? Could we recheck?
Please.
Okay.
The more eyes that could help, the merrier.
Okay. Do you have badges or something to show authority or?
Deputies.
They wouldn't be recognized outside of the town.
In the
Well,
town,
I'm
good
saying in
enough.
the town for now at least, just so people will listen to us.
He
We're like volunteer.
hands
deputies.
out he hands out passes. Volunteer. Whatever.
It looks just like
It actually
Volunteer lawmen.
It's actually just
Yay.
a piece of paper that says lawman.
See, I'm a lawman.
Oh, you have the symbol.
I pin it with pride.
All right. So
Off to the house.
you two search the house. I'm gonna go find Hector.
I have good nose. Yes.
Hector?
What? No, we have a. He's a priest with us. He's a very good healer. He went into the medical tent. I don't know what he's doing
Well,
there.
when you find him, hand him this.
Okay.
And he gives you another one.
Lawman.
I have two. I am a double
lawman.
lawman.
The lawliest of men.
All right, so I'm gonna head out.
He
Give it,
moves-
give it to Hector.
He
and then
moves
we go.
back to the house to unlock it for you guys and walks in with you.
Okay.
And you walk in and see Hector, and the healer stops you and says, "I'm sorry, if you come any further, you have to be sterilized."
What does
He
that
does
mean?
the same thing. He does the same thing. He goes to give you a mask, and
I
then
already have
stops
a
and
mask.
puts it away.
I turn around. There's this disease like nothing I've ever seen before.
We just saw this.
What do you mean?
Isn't this the thing that the poison does that that killed the council member? Is it similar? Am I misremembering, or should I do a history check?
Well, I mean, you can do a history check, sure.
I don't remember what my history check is. Well, that's a natural 18. I'm pretty sure I got it. History is 4, so 22.
I'm trained in that.
You remember that the poison that killed the council member was very fast acting.
Oh, okay.
If this was the same thing,
Oh, so this isn't
probably,
the same thing that we're
they
thinking
probably would have been
Same
dead
principle, same idea.
about, but it's a lot slower.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
where they
it's-
got it from.
It's similar,
Hmm.
but it is
So-
definitely similar. The symptoms are.
I
Okay,
turn around.
then I say,
Hmm.
it's just like the thing that killed the council member that it just happened like a week ago.
Look. I think I'd remember something like that.
What did you eat for breakfast?
Whoa.
Tacos.
When was morning?
When was morning?
Exactly.
All right. So my memory isn't the best, but I swear to you, I'm a good healer. I don't want to just leave these people here. I actually have some stuff I want to teach you, but right now it seems like I'm needed.
Well, thank you for the help you've given so far, and I look forward to it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
No problem. Can I make like a little medicine to keep them stable while I'm gone?
Certainly. You can try to at least.
Oh.
Make a healed. He shows you over to like an apothecary
Yeah.
table with a bunch of stuff,
What would you make it out of?
and make a heal check.
Can I assist him?
Mithril.
What?
You have a heal check.
The rarest
I have a
metal
heal check
that
of
they have
7.
none
You have a
of?
heal check of 7, so you get he's gonna assist you, so you get half his thing, so plus
3.
3.
Yeah.
So plus 19,
Probably need
25.
Alright, you make a small concoction.
My contribution was, what do you, not that one.
Oh.
I picked
No.
the vial that it was supposed to go in.
He told you, give me that blue bottle. This one? No, the other blue bottle.
You're using too much. See, that's what's wrong. You're using too much green stuff to heal these people. You need blue stuff.
Oh, there it is.
Blue
Not enough
stuff.
blue.
Where'd you get that blue stuff? Oh, from the water outside. The seawater?
Alright, you two, investigate.
Yeah.
Find the things.
Okay.
Sniff it out.
I will activate my treasure sense for monocles.
Okay.
Well, gold.
Because I can technically point out.
He said it was a gold monocle.
It was
Yeah.
gold. I
Yeah.
will point it out for gold.
Okay. You don't actually make a check with your treasure sense.
Okay. +4. My perception is 17. This is +21.
Oh, shit.
Plus
6.
27. 6.
Okay. So you take a look around. You don't see any gold here.
I don't look, I smell.
Okay. You don't smell any gold here, but wafting in from the desert is the scent of unbelievable amounts of treasure.
He's on to something.
I say there's no treasure in the desert. I'll be back tomorrow.
Incidentally, do you have a large wagon?
Real quick,
Yeah.
real quick, don't go by yourself.
Okay. I tell Alvin, I've got a trail of a lot of treasure. We should go get it.
Incidentally, do you have a large wheelbarrow and or wagon?
But we're looking for one item.
Treasure.
I start looking around the room. Like, what are some of the papers? Like, I try to look at some of the papers, see what they are.
Investigation.
You look at papers and you see most of them are just writings, ramblings. It almost looks like incoherent stuff. Like you look at it and one of the papers says like the bacon must be cooked until Tuesday to be kept fresh and all this other stuff. It almost just looks like
Secret wording.
not secret wording, but almost looks like he was just writing down a bunch of shit in case someone looked through it. They'd just be like, "Oh, he's a madman."
Nice assertion.
Can I search the room for any other hidden doors or trap? Hidden
Aren't you aware
compartments?
of hidden compartments, or is that somebody else? Is that a different character? I thought somebody was like always aware of something hidden.
Oh, that was another.
Was it? Okay.
But while he does that, I'm actually going to go outside
Yeah,
while I
that's not
still
me.
have treasure sense
I
on,
could've
try and
sworn there was
nail
somebody.
down a track that goes into the desert.
Okay. You know that the scent you're on leads you outside of town, northwest. That's about all you can figure out. Is the general direction it's coming from.
All right. If I get up onto a high place, will I be able to see what I'm trying to get to?
You have no idea.
I
Maybe.
will get on top of the
That
highest.
sounds like a terrible
the
idea.
highest tent.
6 feet.
You don't even have to make an athletics check to get up there. You
Yeah,
can.
I'm worried about him falling through.
You look out and you can't see. It's probably a good distance out.
We're gonna need sand horses.
We're gonna need a
What?
bigger horse.
What are sand horses?
Wait, we're not in the room.
They're
We
just
can't.
regular-
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Well,
regular
no,
horses.
you hear this through the tent.
Horses
I'm
can
standing
travel
on.
on sand. I know this. I watched Hidalgo.
But what is
I
a
love
sand
that
horse?
It's a great movie.
Specifically.
So I fall through their tent. I say, "Yeah, guys."
Hello, this is Bessie.
You want to make a check?
He falls
Yeah,
into the
looking
Ebola.
around for like extra hidden compartments or trapdoors
What
or
is this black
levers or
stuff?
things like that.
Oh,
Was it engineering?
Yes.
Alright. I'm trained in engineering.
You just killed that. You just killed that patient.
21.
21. The only hidden compartment you're able to detect is
The one in the floorboard?
The one in the floorboards.
You do have hidden compartments.
No,
up
I'm
there,
just trained in engineering.
right? Oh, okay.
You go over to it to take a look. You open it up. You see that there's nothing else in it. It's pretty small. It would really only have fit that one book that he gave you. But make a perception check while you're down there.
No.
You don't notice anything.
I wasn't, I mean, in all honesty, I wasn't really looking for it. I was just looking at the compartment for itself.
Right.
So it would make sense that I don't notice anything.
Yeah, but still.
That doesn't help.
All right then.
All right. So no, you don't really notice anything else.
Oh wait, where did we go after we left the?
No, we just went
Oh,
out.
we're just hanging out around here. Do you want
You
to play
guys
rock?
can go in.
Do you want to play rock paper scissors?
It's a crit miss.
Oh, you lose automatically.
It's a Hector.
Oh, it's a thing. Because it doesn't matter what dice I roll.
So what from here?
Because we are both pointing at each other.
Well,
You.
Are you guys going into the house to look around as well, or no?
No, we're just touching fingers.
Okay.
With our powers combined.
Form
So
of?
Commander Lockhart looks over and goes, "Any leads?" Or
Who's this guy?
No, I mean,
Oh, Bronco.
can,
Oh, I tell you all that stuff.
now this is me asking like out of character. The mole that I have, can he like track things, or is he just like goes in, sees things, and whispers them into me?
he just goes and sees things.
Okay.
He can't really track anything.
Okay.
Can a mole survive the desert?
I mean, he survives in my
Well, he
pocket.
can explore, can he? I mean, like he can go 10 squares. So can he just like go 10 squares in like kind of a circle?
Tens.
You know what I mean?
He
Just
can.
exploring under the ground because that the
He-
first secret compartment was
sure.
underground, right?
Huh?
The first secret compartment was underground, right?
Yeah, he can.
So I mean, if you wanted to do that, then maybe I don't know. Just to check
Huh.
under the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about doing it, but I'm thinking that is it like a wooden floor? Like, was it a wooden floorboard?
Yeah, it's a wooden floorboard.
It wouldn't
And a
bother
mole
me.
Well,
would be
I
able
mean-
to travel through wood.
That's not
No, no,
necessarily
but-
true. Moles are actually pests.
No, but I'm saying- But I'm saying if you take up that floorboard and find the secret compartment, that's dirt in there, right?
Yeah.
It's just
Oh,
dug out.
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then I would do that. I'm thinking that it's like wood, and then there's an extra wooden little box underneath it somewhere.
I'm glad I think differently because I was
Yeah.
thinking that he just dug it out, like dug it up and then took out some
Oh.
dirt. So,
He goes underneath, looks around, comes back to you, whispers, "Nothing around underneath the house."
What does he sound like? Exactly like Alvin. Did you name him? You should name him after one of your brothers.
Alvin.
No,
I
Wilbur.
miss your brothers.
I don't.
I like Wilbur. I'm gonna name Wilbur.
His name's not Wilbur.
But you do feel your
Garfield.
cloak get a little heavier.
Oh.
Not that much heavier.
Another mole.
So pretty much it just does this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it out.
You pull out a tiny vial of sand.
Go
I
to
don't
the
get it.
desert.
With a note that says, "Go, you fucking idiot."
Excuse me 1 second as I look up at the commander.
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
Oh wait, am I with them?
Huh? No. Yeah. Well, you walked outside and jumped on the house.
I did.
Oh, that's true.
I open the vial of sand.
Want to make
Okay.
some money?
You have an open vial of
Hey,
sand.
kids want to make some money.
Does it like look like a special sand or is it just sand?
It just looks like sand. It's a very small bottle. Looks like a thimbleful.
Oh wow.
Pour it out, see what happens.
I'm not gonna pour it out because I feel like it's important, so I'm gonna put it back for now.
I don't think it is.
He's gonna go up to an enemy, pour sand down its throat, do something.
You'll know when to, it's like you'll know when to use this. All right.
It's so unpleasant.
I can't figure it out, but I know it's something to do within that room.
So mildly irritating.
He actually sees you put something into your cloak and he goes, "What's that?"
Sand.
Sand.
Yeah, it was a vial of sand. My cloak gave it to me.
Moving on.
And then he goes,
drugs.
and then he goes, doves. See, I'm magic.
Why did your cloak give you sand?
I asked it and it didn't answer me.
That sounds like you're not helping.
Know what the DM's trying to do.
Can I see it?
Yeah, here.